love BDYD in a way as well.
Two of my closest friends up until now who are currently like my bridesmaids, our parents know each other. I made them in BDYD, so it's the friendships that were really important to me.
I loved every minute of it.
One of the most amazing things about BDYD is it gives you the opportunity and makes you think maybe this is a career, or it is a career you can get into, and you don't need to have so much professional and criticism. You can literally go for your dream and it can happen, and it will happen if you believe in yourself.
What I learned from BDYD was confidence, determination and discipline. All those things have helped me throughout life now. I've made the best of friends from BDYD.
I think BDYD helped me to become the person that I am today.
My friendships from BDYD have lasted into adulthood, and they're the closest friends I have, and they've supported me through really big life decisions and changes, and that was just through our passion of dance that we came together.
You never really leave the BDYD family.
I can't even really put into words how much BDYD helped me. I'm truly proud to say that I am a BDYDer. So yeah, thank you BDYD.
Hi, I'm Ella Darlington.
My name is Helen Jadeja.
My name is Tamika.
Hi guys, my name is Sam.
Hi, my name's Carrera.
Hey guys, my name is Mezzanotte.
And my name is Ruth Malaya.
Hi everyone, my name is Rianne.
Hello, my name is Layla.
I am 25 years old.
I am 30 years old.
I'm 30 years old.
I'm 22 years old.
I'm 25 years old.
I'm 30 years old.
I'm 25.
I am 29 years old.
I'm 20 years old.
So I started in 2008. That really feels like forever ago.
I attended BDYD when I was around 17 or 18 years old.
And I was at BDYD for around 4 years, between 2011 and around 2015.
I attended BDYD from 2007 to 2012/13.
From 2005 to 2011.
I attended BDYD between the years of 2004 and 2007.
I attended BDYD probably, I think when I was around the age of 13, 14. That's a long time ago.
I attended BDYD from the years, I want to say 2006/7 till about 2011. Yeah, so basically from year 7 for me, all the way up until about year 11.
I work in public relations, which most people may know what that is. If you don't, I basically get my clients in the newspapers and on TV and things like that. And I work for a tech company, so I'm an account director working at an agency in London. But I trained as a journalist originally.
At the moment, I am a performing arts graduate at Anglo-Ruskin Cambridge University. I am working on my own project at the moment that will be performed at Cambridge Festival of Arts.
I'm currently a trainee biomedical scientist. I'm currently completing a portfolio/registration to become a registered biomedical scientist.
I currently live and work in Portland, Oregon. I am a strategy director. I help clients from the for-profit, from the not-for-profit and the cultural sectors to create a world full of meaningful, impactful business, and I help people to understand their consumers as people first and foremost, and help them to create things in the world that are useful and that are good.
Currently, I'm in the process of building an independent performing arts school alongside my husband, Ray Stresser King. He's an actor, and alongside my dance background, it just made sense to just blend the two art forms that we love so much. and the love that we have for working with young people. You know, my partner used to teach in schools, I taught in schools, we both taught arts to students and sort of after school clubs and sort of external activities outside of school. It just made sense to blend the two, and we really wanted to focus on building a performing arts school that was inclusive, one that taught lessons and teachings from different playwrights, from different teachers and lecturers, and that just celebrated diversity. We didn't want any students to come and feel othered. We didn't want anybody to feel othered. We wanted everybody to feel like they were being catered to. So that's something that we're in the process of building now, which we're super duper excited about.
So right now I am a performer, recording artist, but outside of that I own my own dance company and dance agency. So I basically provide other dancers with work opportunities globally. I've had the pleasure of working with incredible people, even from my dance. When I used to dance, I danced for Rihanna, danced for Drake, danced for Lil Kim, danced for B.O.B, Sean Paul, Tiny Temper. Yeah, that's from dance. And as a choreographer and a business owner, I've worked for the Afro artists like Tiwa Savage, Davido, Wizkid, and worked on a lot of incredible stages like Global Citizen, World Music Awards, European Music Awards, Mobo Awards, the Brits. Yeah, just a few things I've done over the span of my career.
I am currently a teacher, an English teacher in a secondary school. I've completed the Teach First program, so it's a 2-year program, which I've just completed this year. So in September, I'll be starting as a fully fledged teacher, and hopefully starting my master's in September as well for educational leadership.
I've just finished college, so I'm about to go to uni now.
I work for an organisation called the Climate Coalition as their campaigns executive. The Climate Coalition is an organisation made up of over 120 charities. We have some really big ones such as Islamic Relief, Women's Institute, Christian Aid, and then we also have some really small community groups that are part of our coalition. And essentially, we all just work together to tackle climate change, and there's big campaign moments throughout the year where there's a unified voice putting pressure on the government.
What BDYD helped me with the most would be the importance of confidence, discipline and determination, all things that have really helped me throughout my life, especially as an adult. And I think those were the three main, and health obviously, keeping fit. Those are the things that have really helped me so far in my life.
BDYD gave me achievements that I could be proud of, like consistently. It gave me a talking point socially and also for applications, especially when I was applying for university or for jobs. It gave me discipline, it gave me something to do outside of when I was studying, and it really gave me like a strong, big network, and to this day I've got lifelong friends and family as well that I was introduced to thanks to BDYD.
BDYD helped me with choreography mentally, as in if I were to come up with a piece, I would remember what I did in class and be able to maybe interpret that into a piece that I was doing maybe at sixth form at the time. It helped me with my confidence. I was very shy, I guess, in sixth form because everyone was really good at what they did, and I always felt like, oh, do you know what, I don't want to be pushed to the front, which BDYD did for me. It made me go, no, go to the front, try, do it, and it was probably the best experience I got out of it, because I remember feeling accomplished and appreciated and happy, because dance was something, and still something I love, and I will never stop doing.
I think back at my teenage years, and I think this is true for many people, between the ages of 13 and 19, you're rapidly having to figure out who you are, what your values are, what's important to you, and how you're going to show up in the world, and how you are going to figure out your role and play it really well. And I think BDYD fostered a environment which is not always upheld within sort of creative industries, that was a inclusive space, a space where you were listened to and heard, a space where you were challenged with love, where undercover mentorship occurred. In your teenage years, you're doing a lot of things for the first time, you don't really have a roadmap. But the teachers that we had in, and Georgina and Flowers themselves, were always a source of guidance, whether that was through dance, whether that was about schoolwork, whether that was about friendships and relationships. There was a lot of undercover mentoring that happened in that space. BDYD helped me to take up space in a way that was encouraging, in a way that felt right to me. And I think dance, especially going from stage 0, where you're thinking of a concept, and or you're thinking of a concept, or you're learning a dance, or you're creating a choreography, right through to the end stage where you are on the stage and you're performing, and you know, people that maybe you didn't know 6 months ago, 6 weeks ago, have had to come together and overcome some challenges and help each other grow and develop and evolve. It was a place where no one got left behind, where everyone's contribution was valuable. Helped me to develop the leadership style that I have today. Helped me cultivate a deep appreciation and understanding of cultures different to my own. BDYD helped me to develop my sense of self, to develop and understand the role that I play in a team naturally, and to give me a cultural curiosity. That was really long-winded, but thank you, BDYD.
It helped me, number one, realise I had such a huge passion for dance. Sometimes you do need an external body or somebody who isn't yourself to say, actually, you're really good at that. You actually look like you really enjoy that, for there to be that sort of, you know, light bulb moment of, oh yeah, I actually do really like dance. I'm so happy that my mum, it was actually my mum and my grandmother who sort of pushed me in that direction, noticing, you know, that I had a talent for it. I'm so happy that I found BDYD literally just around the corner from my house. Georgina, Flowers, all the different teachers that they had come in and teach us left such a positive feeling in me every single Saturday without fail.
BDYD gave me a lot of confidence that I felt like I wasn't lacking, it was just dormant. It was something I didn't know I had. So it really refined my skills, and it taught me new skills that I didn't know I had, or I think needed a bit of training. When I did start dancing, it wasn't something that was very keen in my family as an African girl. So BDYD really gave me a space to express where I couldn't express at home. And I made loads of great friends that are doing incredible things now as well. So yeah, it was a place where I built confidence, and I also built friendship. Yes.
It helped me with, like, obviously day-to-day skills, communicating with people, working in a team, time management. Oh my god, time management was a thing. Dealing with learning new skills such as dance, because we had different styles. I remember when we went to BDYD, every term we had a different style to learn. So obviously picking up dance skills, picking up different styles, working with different teachers, because we had different teachers termly. Oh my goodness, we learned loads from BDYD. Just learning how to have fun with other people and just making friends. I thought that was a really important skill that you will surprisingly need much more as an adult than you would as a child, which is quite strange.
And BDYD helped me with strength, with courage, and development of my dancing skills as well.
I remember clearly my confidence just building every summer annual show, and by the final one that I did, I just remember loving like every second of it, and the nerves just sort of calming down significantly, and that confidence I've sort of brought through my career, and tried to like bottle that whenever I had an interview. Also discipline. BDYD really taught me, you know, you have to be there at a certain time. You can't let your team down, particularly when you're doing shows and you have loads of rehearsals beforehand. And also the discipline of just learning routines, ensuring that they're clean, you're picking them up, and that the whole of the choreography comes together. You know, you have a part to play in that.
My best memory, I think I've got a couple. So one of my favourite ones was performing in the Chinese New Year celebrations. It was a parade going through Leicester Square, and I just loved it because it was so different. We got to dress up, get our makeup done with like face paints and stuff, and it was just something completely different, something like dipping into a completely different culture just for one day, and it was great. And another one was performing at the Cochrane Theatre in Holborn, and it just felt like a really special moment. Felt really, really good to perform on a bigger stage.
The best memory of BDYD was performing at Broadway, Barking Theatre. That was obviously amazing. I'd never really performed in front of people before, and when Blue Peter came in and filmed, that was such a great opportunity for, I think, not just me but for everyone to see how far dance and the community can get us.
Some of my best memories from BDYD are our end of year shows, when you feel like you've pulled off the impossible, when it nearly wasn't going to happen or it all looked a shambles and you manage to come together and you work together and you pull off a brilliant performance. I think it's really rare that we have moments of real celebration where the community comes together. So I always remember working really, really hard for 9 months towards this show and having the whole community turn up for you and congratulate you and celebrate the work that you've put in. So it was a real achievement, and I think it was quite a rare feeling. So yeah, those are some of my best moments, post-show highs.
My fondest memory of BDYD to date would be the show we did in 2012, which was created by Claudima, who now dances for Little Mix. I loved that dance. I feel like at that point I was a really confident dancer. That whole piece and that whole show was really me, and I smashed that show. I remember coming off stage thinking I love that show, I could redo that show all the time, and it was one of my favourite dances that I ever did.
I would probably say that my best memory of BDYD, I don't think I could put it down to any one single memory, but when I do think of BDYD, I think of my walk from my mum's to BDYD, just walking through Barking Market, you know, every Saturday, knowing that I was going to see all my wonderful friends who I had made there, knowing I was going to do something positive with my time, do something that made me feel like me. I am a performer. It's something that I don't think will ever leave me. And BDYD really helped cater to that itch. You know, when you've got an itch that you just want to scratch and you just want to feel like you're doing what you were meant to do. And BDYD every single Saturday gave me that feeling. So I definitely don't have any single memory, but it is definitely an overall wonderful memory that I have of BDYD and of Flowers and of Georgina and of all the wonderful people that I've met there, and so many years on still have interactions with.
My best memory of BDYD has to be, which I have two. The first one was learning Lindy Hop for the first time. Y'all know I'm straight Afro, so learning Lindy Hop, it was a memory and a half. A memory because I actually turned out alright at the end, but it was fun to learn something completely out of my waters, absolutely out of my waters. And the second great memory was training with a teacher called Magic, and I remember him picking me out in the class and was like, you've got something, and I was like, oh, I got something, eat. And yeah, I guess it was right. I did stick into the dance and been really happy with it.
My best memory of BDYD, I always remember the show that we did with Claudia. We did a show one year in Beacon, and we did this really long set. It was like a women empowerment set. It was Beyonce, Rihanna, and it was like a 20-minute straight set, and that's one of the hardest things physically I've ever done. So I remember really enjoying that because that's the first time I really found my style. I was quite into like commercial whacking, voguing, so I really enjoyed that. Also, on top of that, it's not a specific memory, but it's more like what I remember about BDYD is the friends that I made. Currently, actually, as I film this, I was just celebrating the 25th birthday of one of my closest friends who I made friends with in BDYD.
My best memory of BDYD would have to be when Blue Peter came. I enjoyed a lot of stuff about BDYD. I enjoyed performing, I even enjoyed rehearsals, but my best memory would have to be when Blue Peter came.
My advice to current BDYDers would be, don't take anything for granted. It is tough out there when you kind of get into the working world, but BDYD is one of those things that really sets you up well. It helps you with your social skills, your delegation skills, your teamwork skills. So just think about how else BDYD can help you, not just sort of keeping fit. How can it help you broaden your network, and what can you use that network for? And what can you stick your hand up for to Georgina, or perhaps recommend to Georgina that you do if you've got a really good idea and you bring that to life. That's another thing to shout about and maybe put down on your CV. So yeah, I would just think big and think how else BDYD can help you. But most of all, have fun, enjoy it, and keep supporting each other, stay connected, and hopefully everyone stays safe.
My advice to current BDYDers is to celebrate yourself, celebrate the little wins and your progress. Take the time out to look around you and look in that studio, because some of your best friends might come from this place. Some of my closest friends that I am lucky enough to travel around the world with and sort of connect with, and these are people that will probably be at my wedding, if there ever is a wedding. Yeah, some of your best friends might be in this room, so soak it all in, ask questions, be curious, express your opinions. If you've got an opinion on the things that you think could make BDYD even better, that's what takes it to the next level for sure. So yeah, have a little think about what you want to see at BDYD, because your opinion is really, really valuable, and helps the people after you to have an even better experience. Yeah, soak it all up, enjoy it. That's also a really, really big thing. It doesn't have to be that serious. Make sure that you are laughing and learning and having fun with it, because it should be really, really fun.
If you are a current member of BDYD, I'd like to just say, go for it. Don't push yourself to the back. If you love to dance, dance. Don't push yourself to the back, because you're going to regret it later. Something that I've learned a lot. And being a small person as well, it's not fun being at the back when you want to show everyone you can do what you love. My second point of advice is, don't be too hard on yourself. If you don't get choreography straight away, it doesn't mean you can't dance. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get there. Practice makes perfect. Make sure you go over the steps, or even if you forget on the day of the show, make it up. The last thing that the audience will know is that you've messed up. They're not going to know. They don't know the choreography. So if you go out there and just do whatever you like, at a certain point, the audience aren't going to know. So believe in yourself and make sure you perform the way that you want people to see you. Everyone knows you're great. You should know inside that you're great as well. So just make sure you're dancing and you're having a good time, you're having fun, you're not putting too much pressure on yourself. Even if like the moves aren't perfect, you're going out there, you're doing something you love. So that would be my advice. Good luck with everything and everyone. I hope everyone's doing really well. I wish I could go back, but I'm old now. So good luck with everything. All my love.
The best advice I would give to the current dancers is be yourself. Really push yourself, even when you feel like I really don't like this type of dance, I really don't understand this best move. Really push yourself, which comes to my next point, which is practice, practice, practice. Dance doesn't end when you leave the studio. You need to practice when you're at home, when you're with your friends. When you don't understand something, don't just give up and say, oh, I'm not going to do that dance. You need to be able to say, I'm going to go to this friend and they're going to teach me because they know the dance, or I'm going to go home and practice and rewatch myself and video myself, and that will honestly help you so much. And be yourself, really. Know your worth, be yourself all the time. And I've made the best of friends from BDYD, so just be open to get to know people. And that is the best advice I think I could give at this time. So yeah, thank you.
Advice that I would give to current BDYD members, I would tell them to 100% enjoy this time. Enjoy this family that you're a part of, because it is genuinely a family. I know that so many people speak about the organisations that they were a part of and they say, yeah, we're a family, and it's like, it sounds so cliche, but genuinely enjoy being a part of this family. Because we all do get older, we all do go on to do different things. So just be present, enjoy the opportunities that BDYD is giving you. And never forget to smile, to truly be happy, to truly take in the activities that are being, done with you, the lessons that are being taught to you. Truly, truly take it in, because I promise you, age 30, I was at BDYD when I was 14, 15, 16. Age 30, some of the lessons that I learned 15 odd years ago, I'm still applying now. So take it all in, because I promise you it will be useful in the future. I've had the opportunity, following BDYD, I've had the opportunity to dance for different music artists. I've had the opportunity to dance, for the National Lottery, at so many different venues across London and the UK, to be a part of different competitions, and actually be paid for my craft, actually be paid and actually be a professional in this industry. And it is because of the foundation that BDYD laid that I've been able to do that.
A lot of parents will tell you, I don't want to obviously listen to your parents, but I know that I remember when I was going through like year 10 and year 11, when I was doing my GCSEs, I remember my mum telling me you should stop dance now and focus completely on school, which is very important. It's really important to make sure you have an exam timetable and you're preparing adequately. But the important advice that I would say to current BDYD members is to not drop dance, because a lot of the opportunities I was open to after leaving dance or going into the working world or finishing school were because of what I learned and got from BDYD. So in BDYD I got to help with teaching the younger kids, the BDYD they were called at the time, I don't know if they're still called that. I got to help with dancing on wheels, which we used to do a few years back, working with young people with disabilities or special needs, which was really lovely. So we got to take part in those different things, and those sorts of things helped me go into work in the tuition centre as my first job, and then obviously branched nicely into teaching, and even some of the jobs I got after graduating from university. And even getting into university, I think, was solely based on the extracurricular skills I picked up from BDYD. So I highly recommend sticking with BDYD throughout that time and just managing your time effectively.
And my advice to current BDYD members is to keep pushing, keep working hard, keep working together as a team, and yeah, just have fun overall. Bye.
And if you're watching this and you're feeling nervous to freestyle or take part in any of the shows, my main bit of advice would be don't give up. Just keep going every Saturday, because it's that discipline and the encouragement from your dance friends, your choreographers and Georgina that will get you there 100%. There's no doubt about that. It's just all about persistence and keep on trying. And my final bit of advice would be to give everything 110%. If you're learning a new style and you're nervous and you don't feel like you're very good at it, don't worry, just give it 110%, because it's that confidence and it's that energy that will pull you through. And it's definitely something that I've taken into my career. You know, if I don't know how to do something, I don't give up. I keep trying until I understand and know how to do it. And never be afraid or ashamed to ask for help, because that's how everyone grows. So be you and try your hardest in everything that's thrown at you, and you'll get very far.
So my advice to current BDYD members would be, absorb everything you're learning right now. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Learn and learn and learn. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to make mistakes. Don't be scared to look stupid. Don't be scared to fall. Just pick yourself back up and keep training, because the discipline you learn in BDYD is going to carry you beyond dance and beyond your wildest dreams. So keep pushing, keep learning, keep training, keep dancing.